I'm going to give you credit for the comeback, for grabbing a point out of nothing. I'll give you credit for that because that does take something. I won't undervalue that or underestimate it, but I can't lose sight of what went on to put us in the position to be 2-0 down. Can't lose sight of it, and it's unacceptable. We can't wait until we're chasing games to impose ourselves on teams. We're a team that's at its best when it's on the front foot, when it's aggressive, playing with energy. Especially second half, the amount of ball we had and opportunity we had, we give up far too much. So yeah, I turned around to him and said, if we come away with something here, it'll be daylight robbery. I said that to him, I think, at 2-0. Come away with something, it'll be daylight robbery. So I'm quite happy that we've committed a robbery. I don't got a problem with that, and I won't lose sight of the fact that you've found something deep from within to grab something, because that's important. Rehydrate, loads of water, get water on, recover, look after yourselves. See you Monday.
Congratulations, Ted, in just a handful of appearances for the Tags. You've already picked up a UFL Player of the Match. Talk me through today's game.
Tough game, really tough game. Started off, I think, deservedly down, like losing, and somehow we've come away with a point. I thought we defended well, but just at times just lacking a bit of consistency and communication.
Now, talk to me about some of those saves you've made to keep us in the game, because obviously it was a big factor in kind of keeping the scoreline down at one point. What was it like out there for you?
It just felt good. Like, it felt instinctual. Like, I just wasn't really thinking, just getting into the right position, not moving when he's shooting, and just reacting. So I'm happy with my performance and happy with how I saved all the shots.
And obviously you've had quite a bit of introduction into men's football. What's the kind of difference from where you've come from on the more like professional standpoint compared to like non-league?
I reckon there's multiple. Like, the football obviously different, loads of long balls and dealing with that. Like, and for me, the long balls is coming out and like clearing and dealing with those balls that are coming into my box. But also with the ref, like, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, the ref like gets the most stick, and like, honestly, the ref, like in our games, he just strolls through the game. But in these, like, I don't know how many times he got stopped and how many times he booked someone. It was a long game today because of that.
What about the players as well? Obviously, I think it might have been your first game, I saw you get slide tackled. You've probably been punched, kicked, something you've not really experienced that much probably in your career. How do you adjust?
Yeah, like the first game against in the FA Cup, 15 minutes in, getting clattered. I never had it ever, and I just got straight up, and I should have stayed down, should have got him a yellow, but it's just, I just adapt as I go, I guess, and like it hurt like the week after, but not during the game, luckily.
So does that, like, the way what you've seen so far, does that change the way in which you kind of mentally prepare, or anything you do differently in game now as opposed to what you do like back at Chelsea?
Yeah, definitely got to deal with games differently. Even preparation for games, doing more crossing and more defending the goal scenarios. But then in the game, I like, because it's normally such a long game because all the stoppages. I need to. Well, I've told myself that I need to give myself breaks and like go to the goal, take a drink, like maybe even interact with the fans, just so that I can concentrate when I need to.
Well, yeah, thank you for talking to me. One more thing, how are you finding it being in the hashtag dressing room? Obviously, you've kind of, I could call you a hashtag fan. Let's just say you support the videos, you've watched us in the past, you know what we're about. What do you think now you're amongst it?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, there's no surprise with the characters in there that it's a good dressing room. And it's always interesting, like just before games at half time. Always surprises me, I guess. But I've only been here for 2 games, so hopefully I continue to be surprised.